Welcome to the video. Today we're going to be discussing demolishing doubt. And when it comes to demolishing doubt as far as mentally, if you're ever experiencing doubt when it comes to mentally, for example, you're having thoughts that are of doubt, doubt-filled or doubtful thoughts that are occurring in your mental state of being, or you're experiencing doubtful mental forms, or you're doubting your ability when it comes to mentally, or anything of that nature, being able to demolish that doubt as far as mentally is being able to check yourself mentally by saying, you know what? What have I been able to do as far as I have done in my path as far as mentally? Check yourself as far as what are the things I've been able to make happen? What are the things that I know for a fact that I have succeeded in? What are the things that I know for a fact that I have gotten through, even through some sort of doubt that was occurred when it comes to mentally? Checking yourself with those, examples that you can remind yourself of and bring up when it comes to mentally are going to help build your mentality and help build yourself when it comes to mentally in order to demolish whatever doubt it is that you're experiencing. And if you are experiencing any doubt, that's why we're talking about demolishing it. And what do I mean by demolishing it? I mean by absolutely making it completely erasing that doubt. I mean making it pretty much non-existent, non-existable, or, making that doubt something that has no, let's say, relevance. Making that doubt irrelevance by demolishing whatever doubt you're experiencing as far as mentally. You could go into a situation doubting yourself when it comes to mentally, or experiencing doubt, or maybe other people are thinking, or you're thinking things that are doubtful or doubt-filled or whatever that may be. Being the one in that situation to be mentally strong enough to demolish that doubt and to basically take that doubt and transmute it into something that is surety, into knowing that you're going to be able to use your mental state of being, or the mental state of doubt, or anything that is experienced as far as mentally having to do with doubt is going to be nothing to get in the way when it comes to mentally. Nothing to affect you when it comes to mentally as far as that doubt. So demolishing that doubt and realizing whatever doubt it is, it could be doubt, a little bit of doubt, a lot of doubt, whatever amount of doubt that you're experiencing, being able to demolish that doubt is a power that you are going to use on your path of life, whether that be mentally, physically, emotionally, or spiritually, or any other experience where you're going to be dealing with doubt. Being able to be strong enough to demolish that doubt, make that doubt irrelevant, make that doubt non-existent, is going to be a superpower that you're able to use along your path of becoming greater, on your path of putting in work when it comes to mentally, on your path of putting in work when it comes to physically, on your path of putting in work when it comes emotionally, your path of putting in work when it comes to spiritually. Being able to demolish that doubt is a way that you can get through any situation where there is even the slightest bit of doubt or the greatest bit of doubt. Whatever sort of doubt you're facing in your path, be able to demolish that doubt. And if you're listening to this video right now, I'm giving you the blueprint to be able to demolish that doubt. So whatever doubt you're experiencing when it comes to mentally, check yourself when it comes to mentally and be able to say, hey, I'm strong enough to demolish this doubt, to overcome this doubt that I'm experiencing when it comes to mentally, where I'm making this doubt irrelevant. I'm making this doubt non-existent. Therefore, I'm demolishing this doubt, and this doubt is nothing that I have to worry about. I kind of liked how that rhymed. But anyways, nonetheless, being able to be strong enough to demolish that doubt is going to help you on your path, not only mentally, not only physically, emotionally, and spiritually, but in as a general rule, being able to put the doubt in its ashes, being able to zero out any doubt that you're experiencing. Therefore, it has no reverence, no influence over your experiences, no relevance, or influence over your circumstances, over your situations that you're dealing with when it comes to in your path. So being able to demolish that doubt is something that I've been able to definitely deal with and learn from the experience in life, and be able to come to this channel and be able to make a video on this to say, hey, demolishing doubt, that's a way where you can use this to use it as a power in your path in your life. And that's me learning from the life, being able to use that to demolish any doubt in anything I've ever experienced. And therefore, I can share this with you guys. And if you're watching this video right now, I want to tell you that if you know what I'm talking about when it comes to demolishing doubt, if you want to consistently demolish doubt and face the odds of doubt, or destroy doubt in any circumstances or whatever that may be, whether that be mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, or spiritually, whatever doubt that may be experienced, drop a like on the video, show that you, or subscribe, whatever it may be, just show some support. That way, we know that there are other people that are also in tandem and that are also in check and in line with demolishing doubt. Hey, that's something we can all reach forward to. That's something that if we're all demolishing doubt, we're going to make more progress, not just mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually in our own lives, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically in our external, in the shared reality that we all share, as far as internal and external. So that's as far as when it comes to demolishing doubt, when it comes to mentally, when it comes to demolishing doubt, when it comes to physically. Anything that, any certain circumstance, any place, person, or thing that you deal with that has doubt tied to it when it comes to physically, be able to demolish that. Be able to absolutely run through that doubt without it causing you to slow you down one bit. Be able to go through that doubt when it comes to physically in order to demolish that doubt, in order to make that doubt non-matterable, in order to make that doubt non-existent, in order to demolish that doubt to where it has no relevance in your circumstance and in your physical circumstance, or influence on your physical circumstance that you're going through. I don't care if you're dealing with persons that are making you doubt or experience doubt, places that are making you experience doubt, actions that are making you experience doubt, places that are making you experience doubt, things that are making you experience doubt, whatever that may be able to be strong enough when it comes to physically to know, okay, if I'm going to get over this and I'm going to have this doubt not affect me at all when it comes to physically, I got to move like this. I got to do these certain things when it comes to physically. Therefore, this doubt has no reverence over me when it comes to physically. This doubt is little to none, and I give this doubt no respect, no reason to be there. Therefore, I'm demolishing this doubt when it comes to physically. Therefore, I can use this facet and this power of demolishing doubt when it comes to physically as a way on my path to get through any experiences that I have to go through when it comes to physically, that I'm dealing with some sort of doubt, that I have anything to do with doubt when it comes to physically, being able to put in the work when it comes to physically to make that doubt not matter, getting through what I need to do when it comes to physically to demolish that doubt. There may be certain obstacles, certain challenges, certain difficulties that you have to go through when it comes to physically, that you're overcoming doubt. You're proving to yourself, you're checking yourself and showing yourself and affirming to yourself that, hey, that doubt had no reason being there, because look, I did this when it comes to physically. Hey, look, I did this when it comes to mentally. And that was opposed to and in opposition to the doubt that was experienced. Therefore, next time I ever deal with this doubt when it comes to mentally or physically or emotionally or spiritually, I don't have to deal with it. I can demolish it off the bat and go ahead, put that away, and therefore move forward with those circumstances, move forward with those physical circumstances in that you're doing when it comes to physically without that doubt, being that that doubt has been demolished. Run through anything that comes your way that has you in any sort of doubt. Even if you're dealing with person, places, or things that they may even doubt themselves. That's nothing, no company that you want to be surrounded by, knowing that you don't like to deal with doubt, that you like to demolish doubt, and that you're going to continue on demolishing doubt. Therefore, these person, places, or things that have to do with doubt, they'll have no effect on you. You'll continuously become more and more detached from situations, physically, person, places, or things when it comes to dealing with things that have to do with doubt, and more attached to things and more involved into things when it comes to physically with things, person, places, or things that have to do with doubt-free situations, in situations where doubt has been demolished, where doubt has been taken out of the situation. Therefore, you don't have to deal with that. So demolishing doubt when it comes to physically is something that you can constantly do. Any sort of action that you're doubting, any sort of opposition that you're dealing with when it comes to physically, any sense of doubt when it comes to internally or physically, or externally rather, when it comes to physically experiencing doubt, go ahead and go through those situations. Therefore, you can prove to yourself that that doubt has no reason being there. Of course, maybe the doubt that you're experiencing when it comes to externally, or maybe even internally, or whatever that doubt may be coming from, can be a motivation for you to get through what you can go through. Therefore, you're using that doubt as motivation. You're using that doubt to then destroy that doubt. Therefore, that doubt, really, sure, maybe it helped motivate you or whatever, but you got out of it what you need to get out of it, and you left it where it was. Therefore, you pretty much demolished it. You used it and you abused that doubt for what you could get out of it. Therefore, you're in a better circumstance now yourself, now that you've dealt with that and now that you've demolished that doubt when it comes to physically. So keep moving on when it comes to physically without experiencing doubt. Don't doubt yourself when it comes to physically. You can make it happen. I know that this is possible. Tell yourself that you can know that you can get through these things regardless of any doubt that you are experiencing. Right? So when it comes to emotionally demolishing doubt, emotionally demolish doubt by standing on top of feeling like you are strong enough to get through whatever it is that you have to deal with. Truly feeling emotionally and being in your power when it comes to your emotional state of being, in a sense where doubt, and I have no reason to feel doubt right now. I have all the reason to demolish all sorts of doubt when it comes to me feeling that way when it comes emotionally, because of this, because of that. And therefore, because of these things that I know, and these things that I know are true, and these things that I hold to a certain aspect and a certain virtue or a certain space, the things that I hold up are keeping me emotionally in a state where I don't have to deal with doubt. I don't have to emotionally deal myself because I'm emotionally strong enough to fight my own battles. I'm emotionally strong enough to get through whatever it is that I have to get through without having to have any sort of doubt matter, any sort of doubt influence my emotional state of being. Therefore, you remain confident. You remain emotionally strong. You remain emotionally independent from any doubt that you may have to experience. And being able to demolish any doubt when it comes to emotionally is going to play a big factor in certain things where you're telling yourself, you know what? I don't necessarily feel like doing that today. Or I don't necessarily feel like I can get through this today. Or let's say, I don't necessarily feel like this is something that I want to do. Or this is something that's going to be possible. Or this is something that is attainable. Or whatever that may be. You don't feel that way? Well, you better start demolishing any of that doubt. Whether it's the slightest bit of doubt, the greatest bit of doubt, start right now being able to demolish that doubt and completely obliterate it, completely get rid of that, completely annihilate that doubt. Therefore, it has no reason to exist. It has no reason to affect you when it comes to emotionally. It has no reason to have an influence over your emotional state of being. It has no relevance in regards to your emotional state of being. Therefore, you're strong, you're confident when it comes to emotionally in the fact that you can get through whatever it is that you can get through while facing doubt, while using whatever doubt it is to make you feel even more empowered. Therefore, you're using that doubt, like I said, when it came to physically, to power yourself forward, to even use and abuse that doubt as a way of progressing you forward when it comes to emotionally, as a way to motivating your path in life when it comes to pushing yourself along the path that you need to push yourself along when it comes to emotionally. And I'll tell you right now, if you're ever experiencing doubt when it comes to emotionally, or someone's trying to project onto you and make you feel doubtful when it comes to emotionally, destroy it right off the bat. Get rid of it. Lights out. No more. Not going to happen again. You're not going to deal with that doubt because you're going to demolish it as soon as you do have to deal with it. And demolishing doubt is such a good power. It's such a good superpower. It's such a good aspect and skill to have and to attain, because it helps you go through every situation that you're going to go through. We're going to go through hard times. We're going to go through easy times. We're going to go through difficult, challenging, somewhat times. And guess what? By you being able to demolish that doubt, it's going to make your path have even less resistance. Your path towards your goals when it comes to emotionally, your path towards your goals when it comes to mentally, physically, and spiritually is going to be that much less of resistance, because you've already demolished things that are opposing you. You've already demolished that doubt. So working towards demolishing that doubt when it comes to emotionally, you're going to be even more empowered when it comes to emotionally to do whatever it is that you need to do, to feel the way that you need to feel outside of having to deal with any emotions of doubt. And if people are going to doubt you, I'll tell you right now, people are going to doubt you. People are going to make you feel like you should doubt yourself. That's just the way of the world. It's a tough world that we live in. Life ain't easy. Hey, I don't make the rules. But guess what? We all have to deal with it. We all have to go through life regardless. And therefore, if you feel any of that doubt, this is why I'm making this video. Demolish that doubt. Annihilate that doubt. Think about, what would God do if he was doubted? What would he do if someone was trying to make him doubt himself? And oh, you can't create the world. You're not going to be able to do this. You should be in doubt when it comes to the way that you create the world. You should be in doubt when it comes to the way that you set the example for the expression of all possibilities in the life and the existence that we're in. No, he annihilates that doubt and nonetheless did what he had to do to carry out and know that emotionally, I'm a strong being. Emotionally, I am responsible and I am emotionally mature. I'm emotionally in my power. Therefore, no one can tell me how to feel. No one can influence the way that I feel. Of course, that's a possibility if I allow that to happen. But as long as you're demolishing that doubt, you're demolishing anything that's being projected on you or towards you, you're going to be all right. You're going to be able to continuously demolish that doubt and not have that doubt affect your state of being when it comes to emotionally. Just keep on pushing forward regardless of whatever it is that you're dealing with when it comes to doubt, and keep on demolishing that doubt, whatever it is that you're dealing with. If any doubt is sensed, if any doubt is felt when it comes emotionally, get rid of it. Annihilate it. Make it irrelevant. It doesn't matter. Use it for what it is in order to empower your emotional state of being. And when it comes to demolishing doubt, when it comes to spiritually be that strong spirit that you know you are. Spiritually consistently hold yourself to the fact that you got to be a strong spirit, whatever it is, whether you're in a spiritual state or a spiritual place or a spiritual plane of existence where you have a lot of doubt in your surroundings. You're dealing with a lot of doubt. You're dealing with a lot of spiritual systems that are filled and doubtful. You're dealing with people that have certain spiritual systems that are full of doubt and doubtful. You're dealing with certain spiritual essences, certain spiritual energies, certain spiritual actions, certain spiritual spaces, or whatever that may be or consist of, that have to do with doubt. Reminding yourself and checking yourself and being, hey, I'm a real spirit. This isn't going to affect my spirituality, and my spiritual state of being is always protected from anything, especially when it comes to doubt. Because you know that regardless of whatever it may be, regardless of whatever situation that you have to deal with when it comes to you, you know that spiritually, you're going to be strong enough when it comes to spiritually to demolish that doubt, to annihilate that doubt, to put on that shield, put on that armor of your soul, put on that armor of your spirit to be able to deflect everything off you, just like that, just deflecting right off of whatever it is that you were receiving when it comes to things that you don't want to receive, things that you don't want to take on board when it comes to spiritually, things that you don't spiritually agree with. Like, let's say, doubt. So if you're dealing with things when it comes to doubt, when it comes to spiritually, be strong enough to push forward, be strong enough to put in the right spiritual actions, be strong enough to transmute that doubt when it comes to spiritually into spiritual power, spiritual ability to stay strong no matter what kind of doubt you're dealing with, no matter if that's some slight doubt, no matter if that's great doubt, whatever that may be that you're dealing with, get through it. You're going to experience this for the time being. You may have to experience hardship when it comes to spiritually, when it comes to you getting doubt projected towards you when it comes to spiritually. But the way that you demolish that doubt and the way that you annihilate that doubt is setting example. And it's proving to yourself that you are a strong enough spirit to deal with whatever it is that you need to deal with, to demolish that doubt, to make that doubt irrelevant, to make that doubt nonetheless, to make that doubt less and none, matter of fact, to make that doubt matter none at all, to make that doubt non-existent. And you being able to be a strong spirit, you're going to be able to annihilate that. You're going to be able to use your spiritual power and your spiritual strengths and your spiritual gifts to bypass any doubt that you're experiencing. And therefore, you're moving on to a better plane of existence when it comes to spiritually. You're dealing with a better state of being when it comes to spiritually. You're dealing now on a better, more higher plane of existence or space or state of being when it comes to spiritually. Now that you have demolished that doubt, now that you have detached from all sorts of doubts when it comes to spiritually, boom, you're spiritually stronger. You're spiritually developing more wisdom. You're spiritually developing more knowledge. You're spiritually becoming an even stronger spirit. You're spiritually being able to develop more spiritual systems to more understand higher perspectives when it comes to spiritually. And these are things that are all removed from anything having to do with doubt. So come down here, be a strong spirit, and whatever it is that you have to deal with, annihilate that doubt, demolish that doubt. And therefore you can use this as a gift, use this as a power to continuously power yourself on through your path when it comes to spiritually. Therefore, you can stay protected when it comes to spiritually. You can stay protected emotionally, mentally, and physically. And what am I talking about protected from? Protected from everything, but especially what we're talking about in this video, protected from doubt. Whatever it is that you have to deal with when it comes to spiritually, know that you are a strong enough spirit to detach from anything having to do with doubt, therefore not paying it any spiritual mind, any spiritual action, any spiritual tie into what it has to do with the physical, any spiritual feeling, any spiritual sense of giving it any relevance when it comes to doubt. Being able to absolutely delete, absolutely annihilate, absolutely get rid of any doubt that you're experiencing when it comes to spiritually is going to benefit you when it comes to spiritually and staying spiritually strong. If you are gonna be doubting yourself on your spiritual path, show yourself and prove to yourself, no, listen to this. I'm strong enough to have the power to go against that doubt, even if I'm doubting myself at one point. I can tell myself, okay, I did that then, but look at me now. I'm an even more grown, more experienced, more seasoned spirit when it comes to the experiences I've gone through, and I'm even wiser, I'm more knowledgeable, and I'm even better at demolishing doubt now. I'm even that much more confident as a spirit. I'm even that much more powerful as a spirit where none of that matters to me anymore. So keep on your path, keep on going, keep on demolishing doubt. If you learned something from this video, show some support. If you are still watching this video and you have something that you've related to, let it be known. Continue on being strong. If that's what you have been doing, continue on demolishing any doubt that you're experiencing, whether that be mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And when it comes to moving from this point onward, there's no excuses to be in a sense of doubt when it comes to mentally. No excuse to be in a sense or space of doubt when it comes to physically. No reason to be in a state of doubt when it comes to emotionally. No reason to be in a state of doubt when it comes to spiritually. So keep on demolishing that doubt. That's it for this one. I'm out.